Joining us for this segment of Youth Power are two members of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College Financial Gems. They won the Intra-Country Investment Competition and then went on to represent the Federation in the Regional Schools Investment Competition. Welcome, Zara Prince and Nakeeda Clarke to Good Morning SKN. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning.
Happy y'all could join us.
Indeed. So why did you ladies decide to become part of the group that would participate in this competition?
Well, I decided to enter the competition to gain the experience or knowledge about investment.
Okay, and Zara?
Honestly, I was just like, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a try. I was interested in investing a long time ago, but I didn't know where to start. So
Yeah, I have one follow-up for you ladies. Why invest and not save your money?
it's hard for me to save. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh,
I'm a spender.
okay. Nakeeda, you have anything to add?
Same.
Wow. So with investment, you know the money's there, but you can't really touch it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
So the name Financial Gems, who came up with that name?
Well, you want to go?
But it was a group. We had a discussion. We was in the conference room in a discussion. We were just trying out ideas. Some names came across, but Financial Gems was the one who actually stand out.
Oh, that one's stuck. Okay. All right. So we're missing a member this morning, but was it only 3 of you or was it more of you that were in the group?
It was actually 6 of us.
Oh.
So just give us an overview, a general walkthrough of what the competition was.
Okay. It comprised of a lot of fabricated material. They didn't actually give us $50,000 to manage. It was fake, but it's like the concept of trading with different companies, different areas, and they gave us like every day was like a little market news. They would give you information like, well, this company is doing well. They did this. They promoted this. They're going to branch out in this. And they would say, well, there's a stage 4 hurricane coming to this company. Don't invest there. It's like little signals of how to control your money. But other than that, it was a roller coaster. It was fun. It was educating. It was time consuming. And overall, I enjoyed it.
You said time consuming. Expound on that a bit for us.
Well, they had the rule that you have to submit by 5 p.m. every single day.
Each of you?
Well, no, it was one.
Oh, the group. Oh, the group. Okay.
But we have lives too, school included. So it kind of cut into our classes.
Wow.
But it wasn't that bad.
So what about the teachers that helped you on this? How were they when it came to that cutting in on your classes?
They had classes too, so it kind of...
Wow, so everybody
It actually was a challenge for everyone.
Wow.
Some of the students were at ASPS, the main campus, and we down at TVEMS. So we just had to have a challenge to like be on time, get everybody there group to actually work on it.
And who were the teachers that helped you ladies? So let us give them their flowers.
Clyde T. Gilbert and our dean, Mr. Abrams.
Oh, nice.
And ladies, after winning the competition locally, you went on and you went and represented stkittsnevis. Tell us what was the reaction like after you all won and went to represent the federation. What was the reaction like?
It was, I would say we actually did it here.
Okay.
It was the same procedure, but whereas the intro was only like investing and sending reports to the broker and everything. Whereas the regional one, we did the same thing, but at the ending actually a video. What was actually 30% of the...
Zara, anything to add?
No,
Okay.
that's about it.
So Warren Buffett, that's one of the financials guru that I look up to. He said the first rule is not to lose money, and the second rule is the first rule. So did you ladies follow the first rule? Did you keep your money or did you lose money in the process?
Honestly, they didn't really state whether or not how much we lost. I'm kind of upset about that. We should have known how much we lost, but we just didn't come first. That's what we knew.
For the intra-country.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But other than that, I I think we stuck to it. We tried our best.
Okay.
We invested based off of facts, factual reports, and
to actually look at all the pros and the cons.
Okay.
If it was beneficial to the company, why are we investing? That's the question we should have been asking.
Because you all were afforded the market index. Is that what it?
Market news.
Yeah. So that you knew what was beneficial.
going on.
Okay. So okay. All right.
So they would have known what to invest in.
What not to invest. But I would have loved for them to tell you, although the 50,000 was fake, if you lost money, because the goal of investing,
It's
not to
get
lose money,
more. Yes.
and to get more. That's the whole point.
I agree.
So based on the experience, what have you learned from the Eastern Caribbean securities market?
Nakeeda, she's looking at you, so you take it away. Take it away.
Take it away.
Well, the Eastern Caribbean security market is the Eastern Caribbean security market is a regional financial market within the ECCU.
No. Just take it easy. So what did you learn? You said you're not good at saving. So what did you learn about investing that you will continue to do on your own then? Okay, Zara, you want to take the question?
Okay, can you repeat the question?
Okay, so what did you learn while investing that you will use in your own life as you go on? Since you said you were bad at saving, right? And we know investing, the money stays there, it just turns over once we make the right investment. Yes. So what did you learn during that process, and what would you practice as you go forward in your life?
I learned that there are different percentages, different amounts of money per share that you can purchase, and it can fluctuate depending on what's going on in that area of the world and everything. Anything can happen. Today you could have it, and tomorrow you can't. So you have to be sure on what you're doing with your money and the risks that are there.
Okay. You agree?
Yes.
Anything to add?
No, I think just like look at the pros and cons, and it's just risky, I should say.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
I like risks though.
Oh?
I like taking risks.
I like Zara. Go take your risk. Take your risk.
You're in the making.
Yeah, take your risk.
So, your interest in learning about investing. Do you see yourself as entrepreneurs after the experience you all would have had?
Flashbomb, I actually am an upcoming entrepreneur.
Oh. Why did you choose that path though?
Why?
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like it's just in my genetics to be a leader.
Oh,
I like owning my own things. I like to be dominant. So I feel like controlling my own business would bring me pleasure, as well as, controlling my own money. I don't trust everybody. But other than that, I feel like the leadership feeling, I like it. I really do.
I want to know, were you all chosen for the group, or did you all chose to be in the group?
The dean came to me.
Okay.
I was in a class. I was in an accounting class.
Okay.
And he came to me. He said, "Excuse me, let me get Zara Prince real quick." I said, "Okay, what's going on? Am I in trouble?" And I stepped outside, and he said, because I spoke to him before regarding school. He came to me. He said, "I think you're the good one for this investment."
I hope Dean Abraham is watching.
He did. And I was like, really? You know what? Let me give it a shot. Why not? Why not?
I like that you
Yes.
jumped. And
I'm happy I did.
okay. Nakeeda?
I was chosen as well, and the first question I asked, does it have to do with accounts? Because I really don't like accounts. So the dean as well, he was like, I think so, part of it. I was like, okay, why not give it a shot? And I just went.
Good stuff.
Abraham, Dean of the Division of Technical and Vocational Education and Management Studies.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks.
And welcome, Mr. Abraham. Welcome back, Mr. Abraham.
Thank
Mr.
you
Abraham
very
is a
much.
staple here at Studio 327. He sure is.
So, Nakeeda, do you have any future plans when it comes down to investing?
I think so.
No? What about you?
Yes, I do.
Share it with us.
Have you guys ever heard of, what do they call that? Forex trading?
Yeah, Forex. I've heard of it.
I'm trying to get into that. I want to see
it.
like what's it about. I want to learn how to trade, honestly.
Awesome.
So, Dean Abraham, let's bring you in here. Why did you specifically choose the young ladies that you chose for this challenge from the TVEMS?
Thank you very much again for having me another time on Good Morning SKN. And of course, it's a pleasure to always represent CFBC. The students, we were approached by the central bank to participate in this intra-country competition. And what I did is I engaged the faculty, and the faculty is actually who identified some students across divisions between Art Science and General Studies, ASGS, and TVEMS, namely the business students. So I was tasked with identifying the students at TVEMS, and the lecturers who are more familiar with them than I do are the ones who suggested a list of persons. So as I see them, I ask them if they would be interested, and they are the ones who put up their hands.
Oh, nice. I like that. So I was asking the young lady, Mr. Abraham, earlier, and I don't know what you do, if you save or if you invest. Which of the two do you think is better?
For me personally, investing is almost better, because what you do is you have what we call cash flow, or continuous source of funds coming in. I mean, you save your money, you might be attracting interest rates, but as a fundamental principle or your philosophy, you always invest simply because the opportunity to actually gain more is there. So again, from a personal standpoint, that's how I approach it. But again, based on philosophy and principles that guides finance, it's always wiser to invest than to just go saving, because you have a difference in interest rates and so on.
So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I have to follow up with this one. What if you invest and then the company crash? I know nothing in life is guaranteed. How does one, I don't know if you can answer that question directly, but how does one pick up the pieces, as Andre said?
Again, both saving and investment, they have their risk associated, and it's a personal decision. But then again, it's how much of a risk taker you are, and going into any form of investment, there are risk. I mean, even your savings accounts that may not be attracting high interest rates. Some of these financial institutions do go under. I mean, and some of the best in the business. So you as an individual have to make a determination whether I go to invest, understanding the risk associated, and then you make a decision. So I wouldn't say it's a case whereby I choose to invest or not invest because company A, B may go down, and then I would lose my investment. There are risks that are associated. You calculate the risk, and I think you proceed. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. And Zara, let me ask you, you would have gone through the whole exercise of the competition. For those persons who are watching the show and see you, both of you gone through the competition, what advice would you give to them who see and probably want to join? Would you encourage them to join?
Yes, I actually do. You guys go for it. It's not a bad shot. You have nothing to lose. It's fabricated money, and you get the experience to learn, to feel. How would I manage $25,000? I wouldn't have that experience if I didn't join the team, you know? So I say take the shot.
Do you think you're better able to handle a $25,000?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
man, I was hoping you would.
That's a good question, though. But honestly, if I have the mindset like it's not mine to spend, probably.
Okay.
But if it's mine to spend, I'm gonna spend it.
Zara, no man, Zara, no.
I'm gonna try it.
Nakeeda?
I'll say go for it as well. You go for the experience and try it.
Okay. So you mentioned some challenges where you couldn't meet on time. It was both difficult. What are some of the highlights you ladies had amongst yourself and the group?
What are some of the high points when you went in the competition?
Okay.
A memorable moment.
Okay, well, you want to start? Okay. Well, I would say that when we first started, it was a bit tricky. We didn't know what was going on. We're like reading through everything, all of the folders. They had a folder there with all the information from the companies, history, percentages, capital shares, and all of that. I was like, what is this? You have to read every single thing out. You cannot miss a point. That one point could miss out everything.
Wow.
So you have to go back through everything and have to make sure, okay, this is this is that.
Wow.
And there was this time that we kind of messed up and we thought we blew it, but we didn't.
Oh, of course not. Guys, do one.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember the very first day when we had to send off all the information to the broker. I was the one sending it. Something went bad on my laptop. I was like, oh man, I mean, we're gonna miss out on the first day. We had to call the broker, make sure everything was in order. Then we finally get to send it. And I was like, wow, I was at ease. And the second day was like, okay, then we did it the first day. Everything ran smooth, right down to the competition, right down to the ending.
Oh, pause. Sure. I just remembered something. When it was the regionals now, they removed the folder.
Oh,
the information, so we have to remember everything out of our head.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you ladies do with that?
Well, it was like one or two of them that I screenshotted, so there was that. But
you're smart.
Other than that,
you're smart.
We had to go back through the information. And and there's like to the bottom, there's a quotation. You have to write, why did you pick this company to invest in? It has to be factual.
Yeah.
So if you're saying, we're choosing to invest in this company because they branched off in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Then you go back through everything and then you put the pieces together yourself.
Oh, nice.
But yes.
Before we send in our report, we had to actually give valid reason as to why to invest in the company.
Nice.
That helped us win. If it didn't make sense, you wouldn't win.
Okay.
What I can also share about the competition is that the prize at stake was actually shares that would go directly to the winning school. So we had something at stake. And I think the experience was one that showed the students what is involved in investing in our region, to get a better understanding of the market, and actually how to come together as financial investors to understand some of the factors that would contribute towards making certain investments, given you have climatic conditions in our region, hurricanes and otherwise. You have governmental intervention, and then you have cases where you have expanding to a market, especially island nations, where you may have one economy doing good, and you may have some challenges in another. Now, you may also have areas in a specific local economy that are doing well. So you look at the environment, and then you determine, how do we proceed? How much should we invest? How much should we hold back?
Okay.
So it gives them that understanding of, listen, we should go full investment, or this company is doing good, so we think we are safe here. So let us invest more there. And I think some of that kind of type conversations and the decision to invest in a particular company. So that in itself, it's an education. And it's something I believe the students will take with them going forward, because it all helps build their confidence, knowledge base as it relates to our regional market, investing, and as it relates to the amount. And you spoke earlier about how do you decide on which company to invest in, understanding the risk. So that again helps them to understand the risk associated with a particular investment.
Okay, before we go, though, Andrew, let me ask one thing. Tell the central bank they need to expand it to all the other faculties, because I find you mentioned it was only for the business faculty, so that everybody needs to know to invest. You don't think?
Well, technically, the central bank didn't stipulate that we use a particular division. It's a CFBC initiative. And then what we'll do, and it was the initial investment competition. So I think going forward, and the central bank has actually collected data as it relates to some best practices, what went well, what went wrong. So at least we would see in the next version of the investment competition, earlier information. College as a whole could probably reach out to the entire college community to be part of that. Also, we had high schools throughout the federation. So it's not just within CFBC or colleges. It is schools across the federation and across the region. So you'll find more persons will get the opportunity to do so. So I say mucho kudos to the East Caribbean Securities Exchange, and it's a really great initiative. Mrs. Yuloka Brown and her team at ECCB, thank you very much. And then we really appreciated the experience and look forward to the next sitting of it.
Check.